Oh my fucking god. Guess what's today's day, guys? Just guess. Every single day of the year, there's a day, right? But now for this specific day, just guess, man. Just random guess. Got your guess? Well, it's fucking 420, dude. And it's also Hitler's birthday today, so happy birthday to the greatest man to ever exist. But of course, with it being 420 today and me being that stereotypical YouTuber, I'm obviously being held hostage and forced to make this video about me talking about weed, unless I want my fans to rip off my asshole and then feed it to their horses, and I'm forced to make this video, dude. Like, you might think the YouTuber life is so good, but in reality, some of your fans actually kidnap your ass, put you in an electric chair, and then spread open your butt cheeks, and you're forced to make a video in front of them, because if not, they're gonna kill your ass. Oh shit, Timmy. I think I said too much. Fuck. But regardless of my asshole getting ripped off today, spoiler alert, this story time actually involves weed, and spoiler alert again, this shit actually does not happen to me, okay? So yeah, sit back, relax, grab your fucking blunts, and you're ready to put that shit in your nipples, because your nipples actually inhale air now. So yeah. So now this story time takes place back last year, okay? So now 10th grader Justin was, well, a dropout. I didn't go to class at all, okay? And this specific day, I was skipping class, okay? Specifically, I have no idea what class it was, but I was skipping some fucking class, okay? I think it was during lunchtime. I have no fucking idea. But I was with my friend, okay? We were pretty much walking the hallways and in the staircase and shit. And there's shit in my school. In each staircase you go, there will always be some dude fucking lighting up a blunt or something like that, okay? Well, not every staircase, but you know what I'm saying. Like the staircases that are very like not surrounded, but like isolated from everybody. You know, those staircases that nobody goes to, there's usually one or two dudes right there just smoking a fucking blunt, dude. But many of you guys actually don't know this, but I actually have like a little key that can unlock almost any classroom door throughout my school. Don't ask how I got it. I fucking found it, okay? And yeah, just keep that in mind, because this shit actually comes in handy throughout the story time. But now me and my friend were just walking around the hallways, okay, being stereotypical dropouts. And until we reached the end of the hallway, of course, we reached the lab rooms and the chem rooms and all that shit. And this part of the school was actually very isolated. That's why we went there, because, well, shit, we didn't want to get caught skipping. But we eventually go to this one staircase that was actually right next to this lab room. But we go to this staircase, we go all the way to the bottom where nobody was at whatsoever. Like, there was one camera, but I don't think it fucking worked, right? But we go all the way to the bottom. We see actually two of my friends' friends, like, you know, like my friend had two friends and they were his friends, right? But I didn't know them, so. But we just crept into that staircase really, really slowly. It was like in those spy movies. Like, we were just so quiet because we really didn't want to get caught by any security guard if they were like in the staircase, because they be chilling in the staircase sometimes. But we just crept into the staircase really slowly. But now we were just creeping down the stairs really, really slowly and see if there weren't any security guards. And we reached the hallway part of the staircase and we see these two kids, okay? These two random kids. Actually, spoiler alert, they really weren't that random because they ended up being my friend's friends. But now as soon as we were getting closer and closer to them, I started smelling something, okay? Something very familiar, something very strong, okay? And well, shit, I come to the realization that it was some kush, some high quality kush. But we eventually see these kids, right? And my friend has the brilliant idea to go act like a security guard, right? He makes his voice all tough and shit, and then he goes like, "Go to class!" Like, he fucking screams that shit, right? But no joke, they actually like jumped up a little bit, and that was actually kind of funny because, well, shit, it was just my friend being a fucking dumbass. But now, long story short, after like 10 minutes of actually being there, those two kids actually ended up being pretty chill to me, which is actually pretty cool. And well, long story short, once again, the dude pulls out a match and he starts lighting up this joint that he had in his hand. And well, he lit it up, and then fuck, dude, it started reeking after that. Before, it wasn't reeking. Well, it was reeking, but not as strong as it after he lit it up. But after he lit it up, that shit was fucking strong, dude. But after he took a hit, he asked my friend and this other kid if he wanted to take a hit, and they actually did. And then he asked me, and I was like, nah, man, I really wasn't into smoking back then, so I said no. And well, shit, he just didn't fucking ask me after that because, you know, peer pressuring is not that good sometimes, you know. But now this shit was starting to really, really reek, dude. And this shit was actually making me kind of nervous because, well, shit, I didn't want to get caught by like the dean or some shit. What if the dean was actually taking the staircase to go upstairs and then smells the fucking kush all the way from downstairs, because that's where we were, comes downstairs and boom, we get suspended for like a fucking year or some shit. But guess what, dude? Spoiler alert. I actually jinxed myself right there, because not even like 8 minutes later, okay, we were just laughing, okay, we were just fooling around, they were getting high, I wasn't, and we heard this walkie-talkie noise in the distance, and shit, dude, that scared the shit out of us, because we just all stopped, okay, we froze right there after we heard that walkie-talkie, and shit, man, they were coming closer to us, because fucked, it reeked, the whole staircase reeked. But now as they were coming down, I told my friends, we have two options on this bitch, okay, we either wait for them to come down and we confront them face to face, or two, we just book it. We just dip out of the school, because there was an exit like right there, like around like the little hallway shit. There was an exit right there, so we could just dip and go somewhere. I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was actually kind of panicking at this point, because I was like, shit, fuck, dick, what do I do? Because I wasn't smoking, right? It was my friends, and well, I had nothing to do with that. But once I heard a man's voice in the distance yell, "Hey, my anxiety just skyrocketed, dude. I didn't know what the fuck to do, dude. Whether to run, whether to stay there, whether to fucking scream or something. I don't know, dude. I was fucking scared. But once the security guard started coming down from the stairs, I was in set position to run out of the emergency exit or go upstairs into like the second floor or third floor or some shit. But now this one security guard pops up from the other side of the staircase. Okay, so like it is one staircase, but like there's a little hallway connecting like two staircases, but in one stairway, I guess you can say, right? But now there's one security guard pops up and he looks at me, of course, and then he goes like, "What is this? What are you guys smoking? What are you guys even doing with your lives, right?" And then the friend that was actually holding the joint, he looks at the fucking security guard. He was like, "This is the good shit, chief. You ain't never tried this shit before, have you?" And the security guard just looks at him, right? And he's like, "You're not gonna arrest you for this. I could literally call the cops right now and have all of you guys arrested." And then when he said that, dude, my anxiety just fucking skyrocketed, dude. I was fucking scared as fuck. But I literally was about to run away at that moment. But I figured if I just stay quiet, if he knows that I didn't smoke for his shit, then hopefully this can end smoothly. But sadly, no, that couldn't fucking happen. But now, long story short, the security guard was like, "Alright, kids, I'm gonna escort you to the dean's office because I'm so done dealing with you guys' shit. So come on, let's go." But once I heard this guy say the dean's office, I was like, nope, there's no way I'm gonna go to the dean's office over this shit, dude. I'm not gonna get fucking like dragged into this, dude. I wasn't smoking first, and I mean, I was skipping, but like shit, I wasn't smoking. Like that's 10 times worse than fucking skipping, right? But after he said that, I tightened up my butt cheeks and I darted up those stairs as quickly as possible, dude. I sonicked up there because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be dragged into this. Okay, there's no way in hell my mom's gonna get a phone call from the school saying that I fucking skipped and smoked weed at the same time. And well, shit. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But as soon as I started going up those stairs, I already hear the security guard behind me going like, "Hey, get back here, get back here." But then I looked behind me for like a quick second and I never see my friend right next to me, right? He was following me upstairs too. And then I see the other kids, like they went out, like they literally left the school because I heard like the emergency exit door sound like 10 seconds later after we went up. And we fucking darted up those stairs, man. We went all the way to the second floor. But now, guys, I've never thought this quick in my life, okay? I never had a quick reaction, but I immediately thought, like, this idea just popped up in my head. But now, do you guys remember the key that I mentioned earlier in the story time? Well, shit, that's important as fuck right now because, well, that actually leads to why I actually didn't get suspended that day. So now there was a lab room right next to the staircase that we came out of, right? And I just immediately thought this. I was like, let's just fucking hide in here because I had the key. Now, this key could open almost any classroom door throughout the school. And we just fucking went in there, man. Me and my friend, we just like, I opened up the fucking door so fast. I don't know how I had the key like in my hand, but I opened that shit so fast. We went in there and we just hid like behind the door. Like I swear, it was probably one of the most intense moments of 15-year-old Justin at the time. Like seriously, it was fucking scary. And so me and my friend just hid behind the door like fucking pussies. And we just waited out. Like seriously, we just waited until the security guard came. Like not even 10 seconds later, he came. Not even in. Like he didn't even find us. Like he was such a fucking dumbass. We heard the radio. Like we heard the walkie-talkie like walk past us. And shit, man, it was scary as fuck. And we just stayed there for the entire period, man. We just waited there until the bell rang. And man, shit, it was scary. That's all I can say. And well, at the end, nobody actually got in trouble. Like nobody at all. Like me and my friend, we were actually pretty safe. We just came out at the end of the period. And we were so fucking like scared of even going out because we thought actually the security guy was going to be standing outside. And good thing he wasn't. Good thing he didn't call like backup or anything like that. That would have been awful. And those two other kids that left the fucking school, they were actually pretty cool. Like they actually like didn't even get caught or anything. You know, they still smoke weed and shit, but you know, that's their life. Who really cares? But yeah, guys, this is pretty much the weed story and what happened throughout this story. Well, me and my friend decided to skip. We met up with two of his friends. They were smoking weed. Security guard shows up for a reason that I still don't know to this day. Like, how the fuck did he even find us? Like, it definitely might have been of all the noise we were making. Like, we were laughing a lot. Or it just might have been like a kid that passed by the staircase or some shit and went to the teacher being like, "Oh my god, the fucking staircase smells like weed." And then fucking send a security guard to go check it out and shit, almost got us suspended or maybe even arrested. Who fucking knows? But yeah, guys, this is pretty much the end of today's video. And shit, man, I haven't made a video like this in so long. Like, this video is like over almost 10 minutes. And yeah, I haven't made a 10-minute video in such a long time. And yeah, guys, I would appreciate you guys if you leave a like right now. Yeah, subscribe if you're new, click that bell. Thank you guys so much for all the support on these recent videos. Have been amazing. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for 380 subscribers. We're so close to 400 subscribers. And Well, shit. Thank you so much. But yeah, leave a like if you would like more drug stories. If you want me to talk about like heroin or meth, then go ahead and smash that like button, or I will smash your shoe. I will smash your shoe if you don't like that. If you don't like the video right now, I will smash it, okay? But real talk, thank you guys so much for all the recent support, and these past videos have been amazing. I seriously can't thank you guys enough, so thank you so much. But yeah, this has been your host Justin or Slavilla here. See you guys in a future upload. Take care, and of course, peace out. Also, don't do meth.
How you feel, really how you feel. That's the motto when you taking all the pills. For real, you need to slow down. Life like a time lapse. All the drugs got us running while the time passes. And don't ever try to tell me that I fucking need help. Ever since that I was young, I lived my life without a seatbelt. In the middle of the ocean while y'all was picking up seashells. And I'm still the same way, but I ain't giving out no details.